Hey, it's John McLauchlan. Welcome back to day 135 of the case study where we're promoting Clickbank products using myleadgensecret. This is a case study I've been doing since the beginning of January, and every day I just send an email through the myleadgensecret email marketing system to see how we can refine the process and essentially just so you watching this can really just follow along and get some tips and get your myleadgensecret accounts and just make some money with me as well. But above all, the bigger takeaway, as I always say, is developing your knowledge and your skills to be able to transfer it into many other things that we can do, online. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm already logged into Clickbank. So we had a sale already today, so I'm just going to go and refresh the page. Okay, so there's a sale. I'm going to look at reporting. I'm going to look at the stats, look at the hops, look at the total income. So I'm going to put it all the way up there. Okay, so 38,890 hops, 728 impressions, 74 new business sales. That's not including the repeat sales that we're getting as well. Conversion rate has increased to 10.16, and the gross earnings $2,389.18. One of the things you'll note is the end of Q2, the end of Q1, we promoted social sales rep, and we ended up with 39 new business sales. Where Q2 finishes at the end of next month, okay, and we're going to exceed the 39 sales. Okay, we've got 35 sales at the moment, and I would suggest that is increased because of the way that we've been sending the emails. Okay, when you send emails or when you do anything online, it's not so much what you say, it's the subtleties and the nuances of what you say and how you say it that makes a difference. And that's why sometimes, I know a lot of people are doing this case study and a lot of people are following along and you're getting frustrated. And I understand that because I've been there. Okay, I've been there where I've been watching people making money online, and they say just do this, this, and this, it'll be fine. So you do this, this, and this, and you lose money, and you go, well, I did it all exactly how you said. What's going on? And sometimes it's those tiny little nuances that people pick up on, and those little nuances they come across in your email, and people are what's the word? Sensing creatures, if you like. All right, that sounds a bit out there, but that's what they are. Okay, and if you're stood in front of somebody, okay, and they can be telling you exactly, look at politicians, okay, you just no one trusts them because they'll just lie all the time. All right, I know that's pretty extreme, but that's what they do. Okay, and they're professional at it, but we still know that they're not telling the truth because of what they're giving over. Okay, in terms of their non-verbal communication, and it's. All I say, if you're struggling right now and you're not quite getting the results, stick with it. Because let me tell you, I did a video a little while ago. I don't know if it was a long or a short video. I can't remember. I've done that many videos the last few days. And I said 90% of people fail at this. Okay, 90%. That's the majority of people who start online businesses fail. They don't really fail. They just don't really get started, or they don't really get their foot in the door enough to make it successful. And that's because when you start doing something like myleadgensecret or anything, when you start anything online, there's a hope and an expectation attached to it. There's a hope and expectation that you're going to get sales, because that's why you're doing it. You don't do an online business because well, some people do, peace, love, harmony, that sort of thing, but most of the time it's hard graft. And most of the time when you put a video recorder on, okay, you're having to push yourself through those boundaries, and it's a toil sometimes. So what I would say is, if you're doing something like myleadgensecret, do it for long enough so you learn the skills. So those subtleties and nuances that most people, they develop over time, okay? And you get to, when you first learn online marketing, it's like the learning curve is huge, okay, and you have this great big learning curve. Like me, I've been doing social media automation. If you go and have a look at my affiliate marketing course, I talk about being able to produce long form and short form video and put those videos all over the internet. Now you've got to have some kind of a system in order to do that. And what I've been doing, I started with a manual system, I had a semi-automated system, and now I'm further refining the process. And for me, doing that system right now is like the learning curve's going up like this. It's like, well, how do I do that? How do I do this? How do I then incorporate this? And quite literally, I was saying to somebody earlier, I'm going to bed and my brain is whirring like this, and I'm trying to sleep, and it's like, no solutions. How do you get Facebook to do this? And and I'm waking up going, right, I've got the solution, but I'm tired. Okay, and if you think somebody who is making money online, somebody who you perceive to be doing, who is perceived to be successful. Okay, if you look at me and you go, John's making sales, he's doing this, he's got this wonderful course, he's got this great. Okay, we're still challenged because we challenge ourselves. Okay, I go, okay, I've made this much, that's great, that's wonderful, let's make some more, but then let's do it on a more automated basis. So what do? How do I make that process automated? Oh, I have to go outside my comfort zone, and I have to learn it. So it might mean having a weekend, giving a weekend up, where you're sat in front of your computer, okay? And sometimes when you're building your online business, you'll be sat in front of your computer for 10 hours, for 12 hours, okay? If you live by yourself, it's great. If you live with a family, then you've got to kind of be quite careful that you don't, ruin that relationship. And sometimes you look at your computer and you think, what have I done today? What have I really done? Okay? And that's when the doubt creeps in, okay? Because we're looking at, what am I actually achieving? Is this really for me? And look at my results. I've got no results. And that's why so many people quit. And all I would say is this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this case study. It's the most basic thing, literally, that I do. My Lead Gen Secret, taking the copy from Clickbank, constructing an email, and then sending that email through the My Lead Gen Secret email platform. And yet there are still a lot of complexities around it. Okay, as you've been doing this, emails have got a lot of psychology attached to it. When do you send it? How do you send it? What's the voice? How do you write to those people? And if you can learn that, okay, then you will learn a massive chunk of what it takes to be successful online. A massive chunk, okay, because connecting with your audience is everything. Okay, but as someone said to me once, if you quit, it doesn't speed the process up. Okay, and it's so sad when I see people who do quit, obviously everyone doubts themselves. I doubt myself, but when people quit, I can see how close people are getting towards making some success. Okay, and so many people quit too soon. So as I always say, as a rule of thumb, give yourself at least 12 months, because if you think about it, anything that you learn from scratch, if you started to learn karate, okay, how long are you going to give it before you go, I'm an expert at this, and now I can be proficiently defend myself? Okay, what, 3 weeks? It seems ridiculous, doesn't it, when you say, oh, I've been doing My Lead Gen Secret now for 2 months and I haven't had any sales. Okay, well, if you were doing karate for 2 months, would you be any good at it, or would you still be a beginner? Okay, you wouldn't even have taken your first grading, so you wouldn't even be graded. Okay, if you were to start running, I could go on with the analogies forever, but you get the point. Okay, you've got to give it long enough. And unfortunately, I'll just finish on this. The online business world is teeming with people who claim to be able to work for 10 minutes a day, press 2 or 3 buttons and make money online, and it's absolute cobblers. It really is. Okay, it's nonsense. When you're first getting started, you have a big learning curve. But when you've learned those skills, when you've got the knowledge and the skills, and you can apply those skills, and then you be able to leverage things with software and automation and so on, then yes, theoretically you can push a button and you can do well. But at the same time, it's short-lived. So learn the skills. Go out. If you're going to learn karate, go. It's a bit like saying, I'm going to teach you karate, but from your office chair, okay, and I can get you to black belt in a year, but you don't have to train. It's just absolute nonsense. But yet people fall for it online. So the fairest thing I can say is, you know, if you're struggling right now, get rid of all your distractions and just tune in to 1 or 2 people. Okay, people that are really going to help you, people who are where you want to be. Okay, roll your sleeves up, set your stall out, and just do it. Okay, and just have the faith. And this is why I always say, if you're going to start My Lead Gen Secret, don't go with 5 or 6 or 7 accounts. Okay, because it might take a month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months to get into a steady income stream. So you've got to be able to sustain those overheads for that length of time. Okay, so just start with what you can afford and move on. And as you build your skills, your revenue will increase. Okay, because you can't have one without the other. Don't focus on the revenue without looking at your skills, and that's what most people do. You know, okay, I'll send an email, no result. Send an email, no results. Okay, forget about the results. Think about your skills. Think about, what did I say in that email? How did that email make you feel when you read it? Okay, and this is a big takeaway: is get the skills, read the emails back that you wrote first of all. Okay, and read it, because what you'll do, you'll read it as a third party. When you actually write an email out from scratch, and you'll type it out, and you'll make an edit, and you'll read it through again, and you go, that's okay, I understand that. Okay, but read it from a third party, because it'll sound totally different, and you'll learn a lot just by reading the emails that you've done. Right, okay, let's move on. So, My Lead Gen Secret, if you don't know what it is, have a look at the card coming up there. If this is the first time you visit the channel, okay, welcome to today's sermon. It's good to have you on board. But if you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. There is a huge amount of information on this channel, and you can also get access to my affiliate marketing masterclass, which is completely free. And I'm also going to be releasing a lot more information about general marketing as well. I think there's a lot of interest in general marketing, which I've got the videos ready, and I've got a playlist ready. I haven't released it yet, but subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. And any questions that you've got at any time, just reach out, leave me a comment. Okay, I always answer them. Right, let's jump on to My Lead Gen Secret. So as I said, you get one thing about My Lead Gen is it gives you a bit of a foot in the door. Okay, a bit of a heads up. Okay. Bit of a lift, okay, because it gives you those leads. It gives you 100 co-registration leads into an account every single day. Okay, My Lead Gen Secret, I've got an affiliate program, so you can refer yourself, okay, or if you refer somebody else, they'll give you $5 a month, and they will also give you 100 additional bonus leads every single day. So you go from 100 to 200 leads a day, plus you get $5 commission per month every single month recurring. Now, if you refer yourself, you can stack your accounts on top of each other. If you're going to do this strategy, I recommend 3 accounts. I've got 5. I had 5 accounts for about 4 years. I had 1 account to start with, and then built up and realised I could stack my accounts. So you get the bonus leads, and you also get the commissions from yourself. So you get a little bit of discount plus the bonus leads. So it kind of makes sense. So what I would say is start with 3 accounts if you're going to do this strategy. It's going to cost you $30 a month for the first month. It's going to cost you $60 per account. Okay, so you can work that out for yourself. If you can't afford 3 accounts, then start with 1. Okay, simple as that. But the takeaway is learn the skills. Okay, because you're not having to buy like a $497 course. I mean, I remember I bought an email marketing course years ago for $2,500. Okay, it's called The Machine by Ryan Dice. It was great. Okay, and still use some of the principles in that. Okay, but you can take some of the principles from My Lead Gen Secret and apply them. Okay, without having to buy the $2,500 price tag. Okay, so that's kind of important. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and select all the leads. Okay, so I've got 335,800 leads in this account. It will send to 200,000 of them because they're the limitations of the service. I'm going to load in yesterday's email because it keeps the formatting and it formats it the way I like it. Okay, so if you're regular on this channel and you follow along, then you'll know what my formatting is, and I always have the same format. So what I've done, I've got an email that I've done. Pretty much I took maybe a paragraph from the Clickbank copy from the landing page, and the rest of it I just did myself. So, oh, excuse me. Right, so I'm going to just highlight all this and then copy that in. So again, what have I written about today? What I've written about is what I've been doing today, okay, which is optimizing my videos to be uploaded. And I was uploading videos thinking this process is just ridiculous, okay, because it's so labor intensive. So I said, that's what I said. I said, you know, we need people like you to help us to upload our content to social media. And of course the job is uploading content to social media. So, you know, and if you are following along with the masterclass, I will be sharing everything that I'm doing. I'm researching everything on how to automate the process of uploading videos, to automate the process of social media, kind of without, because I like to do all the processes myself. Okay, so if I then employ a VA, and I've employed a lot of VAs over the years, but essentially one of the worst things about having a VA is trying to teach them the process. So you need to have the process down yourself. So that's what I've been doing, is refine the process. Really should be capitalized because it's kind of a job or a title, content creator. There we go. Okay, so there's the email in itself. Right, so I want to grab the link. There we go. There and bold. This is my one A link. There we go. Good. All right, let's go on the perfect timing. Let's go and preview it. I need to go and change the subject line. Might be, I hope this fits. It's quite a long one. Yeah, it doesn't, does it? Okay, that works. So 175 a day, posting on social media, and people like me need you, John, or something like that, because we're doing better. Anyway. Yep, okay, that'll work. Okay, so again, the hook is the 175 a day. Okay, the post on social media tells people what it is. Okay, and the people like me need you is the curiosity. So there's quite a lot of things going on there, and I think that'll be quite successful. The only thing I would have liked in there is, you know, just the sentence is, you know, because people like me need you, but it doesn't really matter. That'll work. Right, so I'll go and preview it. I'm gonna have a look. And again, the structure of that, I mean, obviously the subject line's a little bit long, but it'll work. And the whole way that email looks is nice. It's nicely balanced. So let's have a quick look at the link, make sure it works. 175 post on Instagram. There's the link up there. That's all good. Okay, perfect. Good. All right, there we go. So yeah, there's just me telling the story about what I've been doing and why I need people like them to help me upload content. Okay, and you know, you could do something similar to that, but put it in the third party. Okay, and you could say to your audience, you could say, do you know what? I've been watching this guy who's been teaching me this process, and he has a problem, or he needs people to help him with social media. And you know what? I've only been doing this a little bit, but after doing a bit of research, I know what he means. And you are in real high demand. Click here. Okay, so you can do it in that format and come out with the same thing, but just be completely honest and transparent and genuine with people, because that is what comes over. Honestly, that's what comes over. You know, it's like when you talk to people, and let's go and send this. You talk to people and okay, so where were you last night? And they were in the pub, but they don't want to say they was in the pub, so they go, well, I went to see a friend, and there you went, you were in the pub, weren't you? Well, yeah, and credibility is down the pan straight away. Okay, but where were you last night? Oh, I went to the pub. Oh, okay, just wondered. You know, it's a completely different dynamic, and that's that's one of the tiny little nuances I was talking about at the beginning of this session. Okay, we'll get the copy source AC. Right. Oh. Just enough characters. Right, Control A and V. That pastes everything in. What we'll go do now is just go and change the links. Okay, let's go and quick preview. Yeah, that's good. I've got a good feeling about this one. Looks nice. And you know what? Above anything that we do on a practical side, how we feel about something says everything. Okay? Your gut instinct will tell you more about how your marketing is going to perform than sometimes in stats. I mean, obviously stats are important, but you know, come back to how you feel. What's your emotional level with what you're doing, because that will tell you a lot of things. Okay. Okay. And again, just like, you know, learning the skills of email marketing, you know, learning how to trust your gut instinct is so important as well. No, that's fine. What am I doing? Yeah. I'm talking, that's what I'm doing. Distracting myself. Yeah, learn how to trust your gut instinct. You can do a lot with that. Okay, all right, 2 more accounts to do. You see how quick it is, you know, to do this. But again, a lot of people teach copying and pasting simply from Clickbank. They don't really concentrate on building the skills like I do. I just prefer to build the skills because, you know, like you say, when you've got the skills, then who can take those away from you? Okay, I've already got the knowledge. It's already in there. You can't take that away. Okay, Or at least not yet anyway. And I say when you've got the skills, then you can apply the skills that you learn with this into the medium and the high ticket affiliate marketing. This is what I teach on that course, on my masterclass. Okay, you know, and quite literally, I pay the same in expenses for this as I do with my medium and high ticket affiliate marketing program. So this is affiliate marketing, but I've made 10 times what I've made doing this. Okay, yeah, it's 10 times, you know, because of the business model. Okay, it's crazy. Right, number 5. So again, if you want to have a look at that, go and have a look at that. Go and have a look at the masterclass. I'll tell you an awful lot. It's such a good course. It really is, and I did it for free. The reason I did it for free, it wasn't a kind of a bit of a catch. There's no catch to it. What my thinking was that, you know, I'm doing a course on affiliate marketing. So what's the point in charging for the course? Because people will say, well, clearly you're not making your money from affiliate marketing. You're making it from selling courses. And one of the things I say on the course is that, you know, this is why it's free. Okay, so it's kind of a self-testimonial in a way. Yeah, powerful stuff. There we go, number 5. Okay, perfect timing. Give it a quick preview. All looks good. Let's go and send the email. Here we go, number 5. Excellent. Now it's coffee time. I know I have coffee on the go. Oh, there's little triggers. Send an email, have a coffee, but I've run out, so I'll just talk more. Right, so let's have a quick look at Clickbank. Go and refresh the page. See if anything's come in since we've been talking. And in the 4 months that I've been doing this, nothing's come in while I've been talking. So, but I always like to do it just to see. One of these days it'll happen. 74 sales. I think we have 73 before. No, we're still 74 sales. Okay, there we go. Good. Anyway, if you've got some value from that, give us a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because you're going to get lots of great information, and you're going to get notifications of everything that I do on this channel, which is a lot right now. Any questions you've got, leave me a comment below, and I'll see you on the session tomorrow. Bye for now.